Let's get to the point. Your monthly market report from the Reno Sparks Association of REALTORS. And I'm Sarah Scattini, your 2022 president. This month's market report is brought to you by Prime Lending. And now let's take a look at the Reno Sparks market for the month of November. Reno Sparks median sales price for November was up almost 2%, ending at $550,000. And we continue an annual upward trajectory on prices as we head into the winter. New listings continued to decline in November, with 285 new listings added to our inventory. There were 347 properties that closed last month, down 8% from October. With only 285 new listings added and 347 sold, we are still only at a 3-month supply of inventory. Days of contract jumped to 47 days. All signs point to a much less volatile market than we have seen in the past 2 years. And now, let's check in with our very own bowtie economist, Elliot Eisenberg. Elliot, mortgage rates have seemed to have dropped since the last time we spoke. How much lower can we expect them to fall?
That's a great question, Sarah, and there are several reasons for it. First, banks, the Fed, and foreigners all largely stopped buying mortgage-backed securities. That drove up the interest rate because demand fell. But then suddenly something happened, and now interest rates have fallen by their fastest rate and their biggest amount in decades. Why? First, 7% is a really good rate, so people came back in. Number two, the fear of inflation getting worse has dissipated because inflation here in the States has already peaked out. We don't know how fast it'll fall and how much it'll fall, but it's peaked out. The Fed's not going to raise rates much more. Third, the fear of the Fed dropping rates really quickly isn't happening because the economy's strong, and the Fed has said they're going to keep rates higher for longer. So a massive refi wave isn't going to happen, so investors are happy as a result of that. And last but not least, Europe is either in or headed into very soon a recession, making us here in the States look relatively good. That's it. See you next month.
Thanks, Elliot, and don't forget to sign up for Elliot's blog at theecon70.com for his latest on what is happening. Our 2022 Fernley director, Joe Reisenauer, is feeling a little under the weather today, so joining me today is Robert Barchi, our 2023 Sierra Nevada Realtors president-elect, to bring us our Fernley report for November.
Thank you, Sarah. Fernley's median sales price dipped about 1% in November, ending at $370,000. Fernley had 45 new listings added to the market, a big jump from October, and 29 closings in November. Fernley continues to head towards a traditional balanced market with 5.2 months of supply of inventory. Days to contract in Fernley were 62. Buyers are continuing to take their time in choosing a property. That's my Fernley update. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Robert. And that wraps up this month's To The Point. Don't forget to check out our weekly Did You Know video series for the latest and best practices in our industry. And as always, if you have any questions or would like any more information, contact your local realtor today. A full realtor roster may be obtained at rsar.realtor or just scan the QR code on your screen. We'll see you next month.